Greetings, my biter friends. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we are back with Factorio Freight Forwarding. I think this is episode 33, and between episodes, I cleaned up the island a little bit. It's still, got a few pockets, but I think we've got enough where we can start doing some stuff. We got a lot of iron, a lot of lead. Some coal. Looks like this part of the island can be completely cleared off at some point in time. I've left a couple of defense stations just kind of along the way, although there's no pollution here, so there shouldn't be anything. Oh, there's another big coal patch there. Yeah, okay. We have some oil that is over here. So we could do another refinery maybe, or something like that. So let's figure out what our plan is for this island. So we know we're gonna need coal pretty early on in the process. Because coal makes things. We need stone. If we do a refinery, maybe somewhere in this area, the titanium, I'm very curious. Did I pick up a piece of titanium? I know I started to mine some. Yeah, we got a bunch of damaged turrets. We'll have to figure that at some point in time. I ran out of repair packs, although I have enough stuff for a little bit. I can fix my car at least. Interesting. Okay. So this mining site would be very, very risky. I think what we're gonna do is set up the beach head along here. I don't know. I don't think we want to have that be our beachhead. We do know that trains are going to get bigger. We could fairly easily add in some more stations here. Wouldn't take too much effort. And we're not gonna have to decontainerize things, but first thing, okay. Let's repair this and let's go. Let's make some plans. We have rail. Let's just lay down some lines here. Seems decent. The beachhead, this is probably best. We'll have a lot of horizontal space. So we're gonna need some containerizing areas. The rails, well, I think we need to figure out what happens with titanium, because that will make a difference how much processing we're gonna do here. Coal is really just gonna be used for the trains at this point in time. So it's not a huge deal if we don't have a lot of it. And there we go. Coal we want to try to reserve for the use of plastic. if at all possible. All right. We wanted to go to the titanium because I want to see what the process looks like for refining it. That's right, we were not going to need coal, so we can do all electric titanium refining. Whoops. Dadgum. Clumsy goof. I have a couple of damaged power poles. Let me just fix these guys real quick. Now that we got a few repair kits. Gonna save the other stuff for later. The laser towers, they're still pretty heavily damaged. Can't believe I went through 100 repair packs. Really should start to take some grenades with me. Or drive a tank, either one would work. Okay, so we got a little titanium here. What I want to do is see what other byproducts there are. Okay, so let's repair you. Good. Only have a few more long distance power poles, so it's a good thing we don't need that many. We're gonna have to definitely go back, but I wanted to show this process. Now, we're not gonna use that much landfill any more than we have to, but like getting this single piece would not be possible without some landfill. Okay. Let's just see how we can... I don't like the fact that it looks like we need something to mine this. What liquid do we need? Lubricant. Really? Huh. Huh. Okay, well, that's gonna be very interesting. So we gotta figure out a way to get lubricant to this island. Now there's two ways we could do it. We could just set up some oil rigs here, bring it here, and just create lubricant on the island, which honestly might not be a bad idea. Or we could find a way to tank it from here. But we only have one container of lubricant. It would take forever to fill up a tanker ship full of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just make our own lubricant on this island. Whoops, let's keep going with some landfill. Or did we use it all? I think we used it all. Wow. That went quick. Okay. So we're gonna pick up some more landfill. We're going to figure out a way to get lubricant to here. then obviously we're gonna need more resources to like lasers and repair kits and all of that. Before we go too far, I'm gonna dump all of my supplies here in a chest. We'll protect the chest. So that way we don't have to go back and forth. This is a trick, definitely worked very well in Satisfactory. I've used it here before, I'm pretty sure too. We'll dump the rails, the pipes, the belts, inserters, sure. Miners. Turns out the chem plants and refineries are actually something we're gonna need. Okay. So they're... Gosh darn, gotta learn to drive. Should pull my Factorio driver's license away. Thought I could kill that thing, but apparently not. Okay, let's go. Trying to find the way with the least trees. This seems to be good. Uh-oh, we're out of fuel. We got plenty of wood though. Yeah, lead, we're not even really tapping into what we can do with it. So, yeah. So titanium's gonna need lubricant. Wow. We'll get some more miners too. I do want to get some stone coming into the base so we can do our science and whatnot. Because stone, lack of it is definitely a serious factor. This seems to be mostly tree-free. We'll make it a little bit more tree-free. And we got our boat. Actually, that's the wrong boat. That is our cannon boat, which is very, very slow, the ironclad. So we're not gonna take that. I probably will use it to help me kill some biters, but we need to relocate it. Oh, there's our boat. Okay. We'll just... let's pick up the car because I don't think that this is the same spot where we're going to stop the next time we come. We'll want more batteries especially. Batteries were one of the limiting factors. We can take a look at the hour-long graph and you can see, you know, just how quickly we were consuming 22 megawatts of power in laser blast. We probably need more power for the lasers if we're gonna fire off as many as I was at once. We probably weren't getting full power from them. All right, let's go back. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff, including some oil rigs, and we need tanks. I really should start to make tanks. The storage tanks for water or liquids. That's one thing we have not yet started to make. So we're gonna add that to the mall. And this boat feels like it's moving slow. I wonder why. Who knows? Guess if I look at the radar, it looks like we're going a little faster. Yeah, whatever. Let's see, what else is going on? Trying to decide what I'm going to be live streaming next for my next series. I have been doing a game called Ship Graveyard Simulator, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know that I want to keep going a long time. It's pretty fun to dismantle the ships, though. It's kind of a low pressure version of Hard Space Shipbreaker, but with, you know, marine ships as opposed to spaceships. It's so funny. I always end up here. Okay, let's repair this boat. We have some pumps. So we're going to restrict these guys. Do I have the pumps? No, I don't actually. Those must have been some of the things that were lost. I'm okay actually with this. Huh. We actually have a half belt of stuff. Yeah. I'm surprised that we used this much. The factory's probably basically quiet right now. We should do the long-range delivery drones too. Let's pick up some accumulators. Some more solar panels won't hurt. I'm looking for a spot on the mall that we can put our storage tanks. Oh, I don't have any of those. Yeah, let's get some basic stuff. Some miners, inserters, slow inserters. Some of these guys. Even some stack inserters. I think they're useful for a recipe that we'll need. So let's just go ahead and build the storage here. Build it off one. No, we'll do it in line. Oh, we need belts. Of course we need belts. Let's just take like 1,000 or so. Okay. And then we'll put you here. Storage tanks are lead, steel, and iron. Shouldn't need more than one of these, probably. Now, the storage tanks are useful for a lot of different things, like the ship's discharge defense remote. I mean, it could be good. So the long-range delivery drones, let's figure those out next. I guess we could just where's the best place for those? I mean, iron and steel will need engines. I don't really want to have to take my solid fuel down. Let's just handcraft a few and see how they are first. Yeah, let's do that. Lots of gears, so we'll go ahead and pick some of those up. Those do take a little while to craft. Alright, so we have a few of these long-range delivery drones. I don't know how well they will work, but let's find out. They take up a lot of inventory space for sure. So this is the request depot. We've got the... Okay, so let's see how this works. So we've got this. Got a bunch of drones. So we can request here, I don't know, like belts. Oh, what this will probably is the provider and dispatches the long-range drones. So you can request from the network. Or we could drop it manually. So, and then we have the request depot, which is much smaller. So we could say here request, I don't know, belts. Apparently I have way more of this than I need. I apparently only really need one. Do I need to fuel this or power this somehow? Are these drones one way? How does this work? So let's just go somewhere crazy. I love how this is my definition of crazy. Right here. We're gonna say request track. We have the drone. Goes and flies around. Drops off. And then blows up. So the drones are one way. One-time use. Interesting. So we don't want to use these too often, but they're good to have around. Okay. So we'll leave this guy here with some drones, and theoretically, if we had some logistics bots, but we don't have bots yet because, okay, so many different things. But I think that will be a good way for me to get some stuff if needed from the mainland. There's no request in there, good. Let's just go update all of these. So that way we know we will be able to request this at some future point in time. 1,000 solar panels, wow. I don't think I'm ever gonna use the basic assembly machines. There's really no reason to. Okay, looks good. So I don't think we're ever gonna need too many of the long-range drones. That's just not something we're gonna do very often. Go ahead and pick up a full stack of these. You know what? Let's pick up a full stack of these too. Could probably put something here that uses the tanks, maybe. The mini fluid wagon could be. I'd rather see the full-blown one though. So what we could do is feed you here and there, and we'll put a little hopper across here as usual. Switch this over. We don't have any reds. Let's go pick up a couple of reds. That's still a wood chest. Okay. Don't think we're gonna need too many more of that stuff, but we may as well have a buffer. Steel is the hard one. Well, we can just take some steel directly from here, I guess. How ironic is it that we'll have the full-sized fluid wagons before we have the smaller ones? It's fine. All right, what's next? How are we doing in time? Let's just extend our network here a little bit. Even if we're not really fully using it yet. I do want to try to get some coverage out along the way. Walls we could build, I suppose. Or store, but walls are just something I don't really mess with. They even haven't been that useful to me. Oh, there's one other thing I want to figure out though, is dredging. So let's go take some refined concrete. Well, yeah. Oh, what a mess. That'll do. Wait, I don't want that concrete. I want the good stuff. This guy. Okay. So we're going to put all of this refined concrete into the dredger so we can make one dredger, and I want to see what the dredgers do before we decide too much of our path forward. This is by far the most complicated mall I've ever built. Here's the dredger. Let's see. So we've got one dredger. I do want the oil rigs. Okay, so where is our dredger? I don't actually have a container for you. Let's go ahead and give you one. I'm gonna be okay. Well, we'll limit it to one stack, and you're also one stack. That's good. Okay, this is the dredger. So we need to put it on water, I believe. Let's just see what this does. just to get a little taste, just to figure out how much we want to pursue it next time. Oh, I also need a couple of just pumps. Well, let's get the dredger first. So where does the dredger go? That's what I'm not clear on. So it requires electricity. The dredger, I usually think it's some sort of water. Let's just see. No. Must be some special thing similar to the oil. There's uranium up here. Ooh. So maybe we'll make some sulfuric acid here just to ship up to the uranium island to be able to mine that. I have no idea what we use this dredger for, though. Okay. Well, I think we got this cleared, so we know that this is clearable. All right. So between episodes, I'm going to figure out a better plan for what this is going to look like. And we're going to start building up this new island. I may even go attack a few more biters. At least clear this section. Even though it has lead, and this won't be too used. This one, we can go bite off a little bit more. Do we have defensive things that would be better? Could get some distractor capsules, I guess. Yeah, they would make things a little bit easier. But yeah, where's the fun in that? Thanks guys for everything. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We'll see you then.